Today, we move into day 8. We start with Pema Chodron. If we learn to open our hearts, anyone, including the people who drive us crazy, can be our teacher. Welcome to day 8. Wednesday is the day of the heart. The heart is one of my most favorite topics. And I love it because I've noticed on my own journey that the more willing I am to peel back the layers around my heart based on the things that I've been through in my life, the more I begin to show up in the world in a whole different way. And so you'll notice in the newsletter I mentioned about getting triggered. And getting triggered can come from an array of feeling joyful, happy, ecstatic about things to somewhere in the middle, to maybe even on the lower end of maybe feeling frustrated, angry, or sometimes even depressed. Today, even for a moment, I want to welcome you into the experience of just being whole, of realizing that what we focus on or what we give attention to, it will grow. That being said, it's really important to remember that we're integrative beings and that every feeling that we have has a purpose. And when we can take our attention and intention into something, what we're doing is we're journeying through it. And what it can do is give us more liberation. So, to be fair, sometimes the more frustration, anger, or we'll call it maybe lower frequency energy, can feel maybe not so good in the body. I get that. But these emotions or these feelings are so important because what they are is really our chance to dive in and to deconstruct and unravel them so that we can feel more joy or even feel more neutral in the world. I want to highlight one thing. It's really important to pay attention to what triggers you, and not just the stuff that makes you feel uncomfortable. Pay attention to also what makes you feel elated and happy. Everything is information for you to grow and expand. Okay? Okay. We're just going to do a couple minutes of breath work and see if we can kind of unravel our hearts a little bit today. So, take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. And take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. Awesome. Take another deep breath in and deep breath out. Great. Rest your inner ears and outer eyes. Keep your jawline open. Let the crown of the head reach up towards the heavens. Let the shoulders relax down the back. And let your back rest against the wall or the chair just a little bit more. And as it does, let each leg also begin to feel the echoes of this same feeling of letting go. Begin to use your imagination or your third eye and see your heart on a gigantic movie screen. And as it's there before you, trust whatever image that comes up and begin to also notice and see where your heart looks very expansive and has tons of light. And then look around and do a 360 visualization and notice where your heart may also look slightly blocked or may it have some walls. So now take your breath and imagine breathing in, and as you do, let your breath move into your heart, but in a part of your heart that maybe looks a little bit more congested. And as you breathe in, imagine this breath starting to expand or break down this wall a little bit. And as you exhale out, say to yourself, it's okay to let go. Good. We'll do this 2 more times. Another deep breath in, moving the breath, visualizing the breath, sending the breath, directing the breath again into maybe one of the walls or maybe even a brick around the heart. And again, as you exhale out, it's okay to let go. And one more time, we'll do this together. To inhale, expand the heart, and let the light of the heart maybe break up the walls just a little bit more. And again, exhale out and give yourself permission to let go. Take a moment here to pause and just feel just these 3 breaths. Is there anything that changed in your body? Is there maybe something or maybe emotions coming up in this moment? Whatever it is, just be present and be that witness. It's important to know that the feelings are the language of the soul. The feelings are the language of the soul. So if we're probably feeling more elated and joyful, what ends up happening is we feel bigger. Our soul is bigger. Our energy is bigger. And if we're maybe not feeling so good, we might actually feel a little bit more contracted in our body, and our soul probably feels contained a little bit more. Maybe it doesn't feel so light and bright. So I welcome you again to breathe into your heart and breathe out. And then tune into your heart, or tap in or dive into your heart just one more layer and ask it what it needs to receive today. Ask it what it needs to receive today. Is it more kindness? Is it asking you to really be with something that feels uncomfortable? Is it asking you to learn how to feel more joy in your heart that maybe it's hard for you to tap into or acknowledge, or maybe even invite it into your life because you've maybe been so congested for so long? Just notice the messages from your heart today. And then before we close our practice, I'll have you breathe into your heart one more time and breathe out. And take a moment to say thank you to your heart today for sharing whatever you needed to hear to help support you today. You see, our hearts are our best friends. But the problem is, we don't even think about that. Our hearts have been with us since day one, since the day we started developing in the womb. So I welcome you. I invite you to really explore this concept, not only today, but throughout the week, about our heart being our friend. A friend to guide us, a friend to give us messages, a friend to help us navigate this world and encourage our souls to be big and bold and beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. 2 more together. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Good. And deep breath in. Feel your heart expand, expand, expand. And then exhale out. Really feel your body calm, at peace, and the here and now. Please remember the messages of your heart and don't hesitate to maybe write them down after this meditation. Think about doing this every day. Think about what it would feel like to give yourself the opportunity to tap into your heart, to listen to your friend. I promise you, if you do this a little bit more often, you'll notice some very big changes in your life. But again, it's not just about listening. It's also about taking action. So I welcome you to please tune in to your hearts. Please don't forget to take your survey. With much love. Namaste.